So this is the first of probably 3 videos that I'm going to, be putting out on a schedule just to let anyone know. Because, yeah, things are going to be happening in the next few days, and I probably won't be available, question mark. Ew, there's a second period. But as I go into 7th Curse Goizo, yeah, the title of this video is going to be what it is. So, we start with Blood Frenzy, and we try to stay with Blood Frenzy because I don't think there's any way that curses fall off randomly. You usually choose when curses fall off. So, anywho, Charisma, Knowledge, Dexterity, Strength, every single stat check, second encounter, and maybe Takushi-san if we get to 6th floor. But my stat spread is pretty much as it is, although I'm still stuck with Kyrie perks because, well, I'm not going to go back and fix that. So, I mean, if we get a cool spell, cool. If not, we'll deal with the cards we're given. And yeah, we'll do one run for this video as well. Oh my goodness, my words. Because, not really much to say about Blood Frenzy. It is pretty much a Thotu, unless you want to take it off. But there's hardly ever a reason to, because if damage increases both in your and the enemy's favor, that's actually mainly your advantage. But there are a few very minute situations in which you take it off. One thing that I can think of, as we have Ramen, Scissors, Metamorphosis, Mermaids, and Coma, is that you have, say, Recluse, and then you have like literally 4 or 5 reason, and you have a way out, but you need to take a turn of damage, so you sacrifice stamina to get away. Things like that. It's not always going to be the same situation like that, but you get what I mean. Also, I shouldn't have done that twice, but too late. I will grab a pocket knife, I guess, although let's see if this sells for anything. Because situations in World of War are very, not set up, but very specific in terms of optimal situations to do things in. And yes, I am pretty much autopiloting a lot of the time until I start doing challenges again, but that'll probably wait at least a week or 2, as I am also dealing with other stuff. So also note that Blood Frenzy, is that just the color? Because it's white, but Survivor's Guilt is black, and that's the color of curses usually kind of denotes what if they're positive or negative. In my mind, anyway. I'm not saying that's a real thing. It's just in my mind that's how I treat things. So I just find it curious, unless that's just random coloring. Also, I forgot to visit the police station because I'm autopiloting. But we'll set things to downtown because we have downtown investigations to do. Not just here, but also elsewhere. But Ramen does have like 4 downtown investigations. Oh goodness. Anywho, nice 12 roll. We'll move on. I could drop some items for more experience, essentially, but I kind of like the pocket knife, and the handcuffs and bottle are nearly non-negotiable, so we'll buy a coffee and move on. So yeah, just gonna be busy for the rest of this month as well. December, I might be able to take it easier. It depends on what happens this month. If I don't do things this month, then December's also gonna be busy. It's always gonna be busy. Nice 12 roll again, +1. But work never really stops, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, as I get time skip. But hey. Also didn't run into a single encounter. What I can say about that is that, man, when you're expecting to run into encounters and you don't run into anything, that's bad, obviously. But also, if you run into an encounter and it's a bad one, that's just as bad, as we get Timeline A. So we are going to make use of Blood Frenzy. Is it going to be to my advantage? It might not matter with how much things I have to throw. And by that, really, the wooden bat. But the wooden bat does higher damage on average. Usually, I'm looking at 3 damage to throw. Wooden bat does 4, question mark? So, if nothing else, we want to make sure we're at an even stamina reason level. Or basically, I don't want to lose more reason than I do stamina. Or I don't want to lose more stamina and not lose any reason, because that would normally flip-flop things. So, yeah, unfortunately, with the monkey wrench here, Blood Frenzy would probably work better with a faster weapon or stat combination, but obviously I'm using the monkey wrench. And 4 stamina damage is not quite great, but let's see if I can sneak anything out. Because Blood Frenzy, therefore, also applies to kick, which means if I hit this, I have a better chance of getting out with 2 stamina only. The question is, would I have been able to do the exact same thing? And the main reason why I do prep attack into a boost attack, even though it might be theoretically better to do something like this, is because I don't want to miss both attacks. That would put me in a worse situation. However, this is 80-80 for 64%, while this is 70%. Actually, is that better? Anywho. We'll gamble on 7% and miss because that's just what happens on this channel. But we'll deal with it. I could have also used the pocket knife, but I would rather use that on an encounter in the 4th or 5th mystery as we run into another stamina encounter. I could run from this. I might want to. But if I'm going to be taking a whole bunch into a desperate action play anyway, I might as well gamble on 90% and get out next turn. So we'll do that. And thankfully we hit the kick. Again, my luck here isn't completely horrible, but when it is, then I use the pocket knife or throw the wooden bat. One of the two. I also... Oh, no, wait. Upside down triangle, fishing. I call it fishing because the second sigil here looks like a fishing lure to me, anyway. The string going down beneath the water. Anywho. Nice stamina loss. Am I going to die here? I have a bottle of water, but I'm not getting penalized, thankfully. But this is also bad. Let's see if that extra damage matters. Although, I probably lost... Well, it depends. Because I don't have... If I were not thinking of leaving Blood Frenzy on and I, discarded it for 3 stamina right now, then it still would have done more damage, if that makes any sense. Or maybe not. Again, I'm still autopiloting, so my brain is not completely on. That being said, we do get 16 damage here. 15 plus Blood Frenzy. Unfortunately, we need a little bit more. I could go for it. Excuse me. Yeah, this is not great. Do I have anything else? No, I don't. Otherwise, I'd have to throw the empty bottle, but I really don't want to do that. We can do some calculations now. So this is 16 plus 4. But if I throw this here, I take... probably -2 all, bracing for a kick if I don't want to throw this. So that's about 2 stamina, 2 reason. If I save the empty bottle, this could be 4 stamina. Yeah, I guess we are throwing the empty bottle. I could also sell it, but let's not... I'm not going to take the risk on another brace. 90%, 90 kick? Kick 90? Or 90 kick? Yeah. So, yeah, anywho. Yeah, that would have been great earlier. That way I didn't need to throw the empty bottle, but obviously I didn't level up yet. So, yep, here we go. Okay. We didn't lose back, is what I'm trying to say. Let's heal stamina and move on. One of the few times I'll heal stamina, and I probably want to do Metamorphosis because this boss is a lot of pain. It's going to be a lot more pain. Essentially, Blood Frenzy has made given everything 4th mystery scaling from the beginning. Although on the 4th mystery onward, encounters are going to hurt a lot. So, yeah, probably should have gone with a faster weapon. But again, I trust the people watching this video up to this point to, use their minds and be like, okay, if I'm going to use if I get Blood Frenzy, maybe a faster weapon would have been great. Although, you're not usually planning to get Blood Frenzy, so that's kind of that's not really real either, but... 7. Oh, it's not great here. Is Blood Frenzy actually hurt? I mean, this is a relatively harder encounter relative to every other encounter in the game, but if I do this twice, I take 4 reason. What would I have taken otherwise? 2 reason maybe? Yeah, 2 reason only, as opposed to 4 reason right now. Because he would have 3 reason and I would brace. Well, I guess we're going to do this and we live and die by the 90%. Which would be 81% total, but we did pass it, so... And this boss does all damage, so... might have to rest. We'll see. But again, I'm saving the pocket knife for a later encounter. Also, we have... Mansion Investigation. Do I want to switch? I can't remember. Anywho, let's rest first. I know we're on Goizo, but we need the HP. Might need to even rest again. We'll see. That's a lot of Doom, by the way. But we'll see. Yeah, let's see if we die here, because that will be, that'll be a video. I mean, I don't want to waste too much more of your time if I end up failing, but... yeah, this is... really not great. What is my odds? 60%. Do I die here? I think I die here, right? I have a good chance of dying here. I could throw the monkey wrench. And I missed anyway, so... if this had been -3 all, I would only be losing -1 all. So, yes, Blood Frenzy, you normally think it would be great. I guess in my case, though, in this specific set of events and encounters, it didn't work out so well. But, it's not over yet, but here's the Hail Mary play. We need to do this at least twice, unless I throw the Monkey Wrench, but I'm not going to do that. Just making sure. Don't really have anything else I can do. I might as well take my own advice. That being said, if I were to reflect for a moment, probably should have used the pocket knife on the class of 19, whatever. The class. I usually remember the whole name. Again, I'm kind of autopilot. That is on me, too. Excuse me. Yeah. Hope for 25%, really. I think I do throw them. If I can throw the Monkey Wrench and defeat it, I could get out in one turn. But let's try to dodge and find out. Otherwise, I'm dead!